So now let us see another example on default constructor. This time I'm taking a class called employee. Let's go to file, close all editors, create a new project, Java project name Winsoft 84 I said. Click on finish. So project is ready. Right click on the project, click on new class com.prakash I said, and the class name is my app I said. We need main method and finish. Yeah guys, this time I'm taking a class called employee. So what is this? Default constructor Demo2. Okay, so actually constructor is not for excuse me, displaying messages, right? I don't want to print messages with constructor. Of course, only for testing, whether it is invoked or not, I shown a message. But the actual purpose of constructor is to initialize the data members of the class. That is why I'm creating a class called employee, in which we have three data members: private integer employee ID and private string ename, and then private double salary. We have three data members, guys. So now what I want to do, I want to define a constructor in which I'm trying to initialize all of them. Okay, so let's write a constructor now, employee. So inside this I'm writing emp id is equal to 0, ename is equal to null, and then sal is equal to 0, 0.0 or only 0. It's your wish. Okay, so this is set to be default constructor now. Default constructor. Okay, yeah. So now I want to print the elements values, whether so that is why I'm writing a method called display method. Display method is going to print the values of all these things like employee id, name, and so I am saying emp id plus emp id, and then sysout name or employee name, you can give like that, ename, and then salary. Sysout salary plus sal is my variable name, so that I'm giving like this. So my default constructor contains some default values: 0, null, 0. All the string variables you can give null value, guys, and integer double variables you can give 0, so or 0, 0.0. It's your wish. Now let's come to the main class and create object. So creating object. So how to create object? Employee is equal to new employee. Okay, instantiation is done automatically, default constructor is invoked, so this will be called automatically. And now I'm calling display, so you will get what? Display default values. What are default values given by my constructor? 0, null, 0, so you will get the same thing. Let's run it and see, guys. You can see here employee id 0, null is the default value for string variable I gave, and 0 means 0, 0.0 because it is the double variable, right? So we got like this. Now guys, let's try to understand. I have a default constructor, so my values are displayed, my values are initialized like 0, null, 0. What happens if I comment this? Comment means I don't have a default constructor. But what I told you earlier, if you forgot to create a default constructor, Java will create a default constructor for you, and it will give you same values like 0, null, 0. Let's run it and see, guys. Now we got the same output, but I did not have any constructor right now, right? See, do we have a constructor in my class now? I commented it. Commented means it will not be executed, right? But still we are getting the same output as earlier. Why? Because Java is creating a default constructor for us with 0, null, 0, 0.0. Okay, that is why it is coming. So this point is important to remember. So if you forgot to define a default constructor, Java will automatically creates a default constructor for us. Okay, this point we need to remember. No sir, I don't want this kind of 0, null, 0. I want to give some values to this. Means you can also specify your own values, guys. Okay, let's copy and paste this in our notes. So now what I want to give? I want to give some values like 1001. Ename I'm giving something like Mohan I said, and salary something like 35,000 I said. So this is what the default values I'm giving to my constructor members, I mean methods, I mean member variables. Okay. So the constructor is trying to initialize 1001 Mohan and 35,000. And now let's try to run it, guys. You will get the values whatever I have changed. See, guys, employee ID 1001, name Mohan, and salary 35,000. So this is the way to initialize members of the class with the help of a default constructor or instance constructor. So let me copy paste it here. Okay. Yeah. So guys, any doubts in this?